Hi, I'm Donna. It's great to see you. You've probably gathered from the title of this workout that we're going to be using a stick, a pole. This is one that I've stolen off a mop. So you might have a metal or a wooden pole or plastic in your house that you can use for this workout. Okay, so we're going to be using it as a prop. We're going to be using it in a standing position. We're going to come and kneel on the mat. We're going to sit on the mat, and then we're going to finally lie down on the mat. Okay, so there's various exercises, various heights as we come down, and various levels of challenge. Okay, this is a fantastic piece of kit to add into your Pilates workout. Most of us have one at home that is easily accessible, and it's just a whole lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to start, as I said, in a standing position. I've already got my feet in the right position, so I'm standing in a Pilates stance, so come and join me. So we've got the heels together, and then I've rotated, turned out in the hip. And I'm lengthening my spine, lifting up, standing nice and tall. Okay, you're going to bring your pole in front of you. Okay, you can place one hand, you can place both hands on the pole. So it is there to support your movement. Okay, that doesn't mean we're not connecting in our center and still very much focusing on our balance. It's just there as for this particular exercise, just to give you us a little bit of confidence and support. Okay, so we're drawing the legs together, finding some work connection in my glutes. I'm going to draw my navel in towards my spine. I'm going to lift the crown of my head towards the ceiling, and we are going to relax our shoulders. Okay, take an inhale, just lower your chin down towards your chest, and exhale, tip your nose up towards the ceiling. So as we do this, I will close my eyes. You can have your eyes open or eyes closed. So sometimes we carry a lot of tension in our neck, so we're just trying to release any tension. Just listen to your body, don't overdo it with this stretch. Well done, bring your head to center. So slowly turn your head to one side, and then slowly turning the head in the opposite direction. So it can be quite disorientating, closing our eyes and turning our head from side to side. So having the pole here can give you confidence with this. So if you're thinking, oh, this is all a bit slow, just give it time. Okay, we're just getting warmed up. Okay, stick with the workout. By the time we've finished, you'll have had a whole body experience. Okay, you're going to turn your head to the center. You're going to open your eyes. Okay, we find a little bit more connection with our center. We're going to try and keep those heels together as we slowly lift the heels away from the mat, and then slowly lower those heels back down. So I'm feeling that connection inner thigh. So I am using the pole, but not overly using it. Okay, I'm trying to think about lifting up as opposed to coming forwards. Okay, and we want to focus on those toes. So we want the toes to flex, lift up, press those toes into the floor, and slowly down. And just one more time here. So we're going to lift. Now I want you to pause here. And I want you to think about keeping those heels together, and I want you to soften those knees. And then I want you to think long spine. So we're not leaning forwards here. You imagine your shoulders, shoulder blades against a wall. So I'm moving my hands down the pole here. You're going to pause. You're going to walk your hands up the pole. Heels stay off the mat, lengthen through those legs. And again, knees going out wide. So just work on your own range here, your own mobility. Don't feel like you have to come down and all the way down. Pause, breath out, come all the way up, lengthen through those legs. And one more time. Breathing in, so you can see the concentration on my face. Hopefully you can see that I'm not leaning forwards. Press those heels together, feel that work in the legs, the work's in your center. And bring those heels down. Fabulous. Okay, you're going to take the feet to parallel hip distance. We're going to take the pole in our hands, and we're going to work on mobilizing our spine. So the first thing I want you to do is soften those knees. Okay, then we're going to slide this pole down the front of our thighs, And we're going to round our spine as we do this. So drawing my navel in towards my spine. So the pole is going to rest just above your knees. You're going to press that pole into the knees, gently relax your shoulders. And then I'm going to think about tucking my pelvis. I'm lifting my chest, lifting my nose to the ceiling. Well done. So then again, we move from the hips. So we are drawing our navel in towards our spine. We're now rounding that spine, just lightly pressing that pole against the top of your knees. Breathe in, breathe out. So the movement initiates from the hip, from the pelvis. And again, well done. Rounding, lifting, well done. One more time. Fabulous. Pause. You're going to come back to a neutral spine, long spine. Slide that pole up your legs. Well done. Okay, so we're going to turn and we're going to stand side on and we're going to bring the pole in front of us here. Okay, you're going to step forward. So we're going to stand with the feet hip distance apart. Okay, so the pole again is going to help us with balance. So when you just soften your knees, you're going to take your left arm and you're going to reach that arm up, almost above your head to an almost vertical position. And then we're going to step back with that left leg. So we step in the left leg back and we're going to come forwards. So we're breathing in and breathing out. So as I step that foot back, I'm driving that knee down towards the floor. I've got a connection with my core. And then I'm keeping my eye on this front knee. I'm making sure that the front knee, that standing leg, isn't turning in or out. Well done. We're going to go for 3 and forwards and 2 and drive forwards and 1 more. Come down, pause here, bring that arm in front of you and pulse, connecting to your center. Well done. We're going to go 3. We're going to go 2, we're going to go 1, we're going to stand tall. Well done, you're going to switch sides. So we're going to raise the arm up. So we hinge forward, we step the foot back, we're going to stand tall. Breathe in, breathe out. Well done, breathing in and out. So this is going to help as well to raise your heart rate. So don't rely on that pole. When you lunge back, check the position of your knee. Well done. So we don't want too much flexion in, keep moving in this ankle, okay? So we're driving back to drive forwards and we drive back to drive forwards and we're going to go 2 more. Well done. And we're going to go 1 more. And stand tall. Well done. You're going to switch sides. So this time, you're going to bring your hand behind your head. Okay, we're going to slowly step back. This time, we keep pressing the head into our hands. We're going to keep that long spine. Crown of the head lifts to the ceiling. So I breathe in as I step back here. So we stand tall. Just need to adjust that foot at the back. Then I want you to rotate here. Open the chest. Well done. Rotate back to center and come all the way up. So we step back, press that pole into the floor. So this is going to really challenge your balance. Certainly challenging mine. And step forwards and 1 more time. So engage your pelvic floor. Step back. Focus on breathing. Focus on pressing your head into your hand and come all the way up. Well done. Still smiling. Are we still smiling? Okay. Pressing your head into your hand. We're going to slowly step back. Come into your lunge. Find your balance. Slowly rotate round. Come back to the center and stand up. So if you're feeling really wobbly with this, you're going to step back, you're going to bring that knee onto the mat and you're going to turn and rotate here. You're going to rotate back to the center and you're going to stand all the way up. 1 more time with the knee off the mat or on the mat. You decide. Find your balance. Pelvic floor. Turn. Rotate. Back to center. Stand tall. Shake out those legs. Well done. Okay. Pole in your hands. Bring it across the front of your thighs. Okay. So we are going to take the feet shoulder width apart. So wider than we had them before. Okay, what I want you to do is think about pushing your sit bones, your tailbone, to the wall behind you. So you're going to reach the arms forward, legs stay straight. So we're hinging at the hip. You're going to bring the arms down, but what I've not done is dropped here. So I'm keeping those shoulder blades glued onto the rib cage, drawing my navel in towards my spine, pressing those hips back. Raise the arms up, lower the arms down. So try not to let the head drop, okay? Breathe out, breathe in. Well done. Just 2 more. And reach, so just working on that range in your shoulders. And reach. Well done. Now soften those knees and slowly roll all the way up. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come down onto the mat, onto our knees, okay? And I want you to take your arms, reach to the ceiling and take your hands towards the edge of your pole, okay? So we're going to shrug the shoulders up and then draw those shoulders down, okay? So the shoulders are lifting, your shoulder blades are lifting, and then draw the shoulders down away from your ears. Try not to tense your neck. Keep that connection with your center as you lift and as you lower. Okay, we're going to bring the arms down in front of our shoulders, nice and relaxed. Engage your core. Breathe in. Breathe out, slowly raise those arms up. Okay, now depending on range of movement in your shoulders, this may or may not feel really challenging. You're taking that pole behind you. But what I haven't done is press my head forward or altered my spine. Press the pole to the ceiling and slowly lower those arms down. Well done. So long spine, lift up, lightly connecting to your glutes. Elbows are going wide, draw those elbows down, bring that pole to rest across the top of your shoulders. Press the pole to the ceiling and slowly, slowly lower the arms down. Pole plant, one more time. Raise the arms up, engage your core, draw those elbows down. Feels really good, well done. Raise the arms up and slowly lower down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to keep those hands nice and wide. Just relax those shoulders. Raise your arms up. I'm going to come just a little bit further forward here. Okay, take your knees a little bit wider. Think about neutral spine. Lightly engage your glutes. Well done. Now, I'm going to pull lightly on this right side. And what I'm not doing is shifting my hips, okay? So pelvis stays stable. So I'm shortening my waist on one side, lengthening on the other. I'm going to go over. I'm going to pause here. And I'm going to use the left arm to slowly pull, lift up, really connecting here into my obliques, side that run down the side of your body. They help enormously. They help with your posture. They help to keep you upright. They are very important. Okay, you're going to relax those shoulders. Opposite side. So your left arm is gently pulling. So what I'm not doing is twisting and bringing this right arm shoulder forwards. I'm sure you're doing exactly the same as me. Well done. Pause. Now use the right arm, pull your navel in towards your spine. Come back to center. So we're all going to have a different range of movement with this. Okay, so don't get carried away and feel like I'm not going as far as Donna. Okay. We're all a work in progress, okay? So if today you're feeling particularly challenged with this, you're just going to do a few reps, you're going to have a rest, and then you'll try again on another day, okay? You can always bring those hands narrower here as we go over. So depending on your range of movement, okay? Pause, and then from here, draw back to center. One more time. You're doing amazing. We're going over. Well done. Breathe out. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Lower those arms down. Shrug your shoulders out. Well done. Okay. So we're going to come and sit down on the mat. And we're going to sit in a long frog position. So when we sit here on the mat, what we're looking to do is sit on our sit bones. So sometimes we need to move that fleshy bit of our bottom to one side so we can sit tall on those sit bones. Now it can be really hard to find that neutral position with our pelvis to lift up without that rounding. So you can sit on a cushion, you can sit on some yoga blocks if you've got them. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to take your pole and you're going to bring the pole and rest it here. Cross the shoulders and hold the ends of the pole. You're going to lift up as much as you can, relax those shoulders. Okay, so we're going to rotate. So I'm breathing in as I twist and rotate. So I've got those sit bones glued to the ground. I'm twisting here and then going to rotate back to center. Imagine growing taller. So we twist, we lift up, 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 up as much as we can. And then we come back to the center. So as I'm rotating, my head's turning. I'm drawing my belly button in towards my spine. And I'm going to rotate all the way back to the center. And then I'm going to twist and rotate round to the other side. And back to the center. How are you doing? One more on each side. Imagine growing taller. And center. And one more time. And center. Oh, they are challenging. Well done. And you're going to relax for a moment, shrug out those shoulders. Okay, so we're going to change our position on the mat. Okay, so we're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to find our pole. I'm going to get you to extend your legs. So again, we're sitting high on those sit bones. So reach the arms forward. Arms are about shoulder width apart. Relax. Sit as tall as you can. Again, if you're finding this position challenging, you're going to bend your knees. And so that you can lift up and find that neutral position. Otherwise, legs are extended. Okay, I want you to slowly raise the arms up to where you can. Okay, as those arms come up, we're trying not to collapse down into this. Okay, now, as the arms lower to just below shoulder height, I want you to think about finding that C shape rounding your spine, but you're still sitting high on your sit bones. Relax those shoulders. And then reach forward with the pole. Start to roll back. Rolling back, still feeling connected very much into your center. And very slowly lift the arms up. And very slowly lower those arms down. Now I'm looking down towards my navel. Keeping the movement really small and controlled, just slightly separating, pulling with the arms against the pole. And two more. Slowly lower. Well done. And last one. Now then, we're going to rest the pole, hover it just above your thighs. And I want you to round your spine. And roll forwards, and roll, and roll, and roll. Well done. Then we're going to think about reaching up with those arms. Draw those ribs back. Lift up, find that long spine again. Well done. Inhale, find that C shape, looking down towards your navel. Relax your shoulders. Roll back off those sit bones. Pause here. You're going to externally rotate in the hips and you're going to lift one leg and lower and lift and lower and two more on each side. Well done. And last one. Last one. Great, and then roll up again, rounding, rounding, rounding your spine. Reach forward with those arms. This time lower the pole towards your thighs. Press your fingertips on the pole and roll that pole away from you. Now this time, roll the pole towards you. Keep a small curve in the spine. Breathe, big breath in. Breathe out, rolling it down the thighs, down the shins, down the feet if you can. Pause, big breath in. So as I'm rolling it in, keeping the spine curved, drawing my navel in towards my spine. Press the pole away. Well done. And in. And last one, roll away. That feels so good. Such a gorgeous stretch. Just work on your own range of movement here. You're going to keep rolling that pole in and in and in, and you're going to relax here. Well done. Okay, shrug out those shoulders. We are going to roll down onto the mat. Okay, so I'm just making sure we've got space behind us. Okay, inhale, find that C shape. Start to roll back. Okay, so I'm connecting through the inner thighs. I'm drawing my heels together as I slowly roll down onto the mat with as much control as I can. Well done. So again, I've not quite positioned myself in the right place. You just might need to adjust as well. So what I want you to check is you've got the space behind you to raise those arms, okay? You're not going to hit anything, but also as you raise those arms, look at my spine. I've arched my spine. I've lifted my ribs. I've got no connection, no stability here. Excuse me. So then I need to think about drawing my navel in towards my spine and those ribs staying heavy on the mat. And I'm going to sweep those arms forward. Well done. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, I'm just resting the pole stick against the front of my thighs. I want you to tuck your pelvis to your lower back imprints and then slowly peel your spine off the mat, coming up into your bridge. Okay, then we think navel to spine, glutes engage, feet firmly grounded on the floor. Try not to roll in or out onto the arch of your feet. Okay, we're going to raise the arms up, inhale, and exhale, sweep those arms forward. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, lower. Well done. You're going to go for 4 and 3 and 2 and last one. And then slowly melt your spine with control back down onto the mat. Well done. So just reset yourself. Neutral spine. Okay, raise the arms up to vertical. So my hands, by the way, are slightly wider than my shoulders. Relaxing those shoulders, collarbone wide. So take one foot off the mat. Take the other foot off the mat. Okay, so we're going to bend those elbows. Okay, elbows are nice and wide. I want you to take a big breath in, draw your navel in towards your spine. And as you breathe out, you're going to curl up and you're going to press the pole into your thighs. So we're going to extend one leg now. Draw that knee back, press the thigh into the pole. Extend the opposite leg. Draw that knee in. And then you're going to curl all the way down. Bring the pole towards your chest. Back of the ribs heavy on the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Curl up and reach. Press the pole against your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Extend the arms. Reach the arms up. Curl all the way down. Ribs heavy on the mat, big breath in, curl up, lift your head, lift your shoulders, reach with the arms, bend the elbows, press against your thighs, extend, return, extend, return, slide the arms away, slide the pole away, raise the arms up and slowly curl all the way back down. ribs heavy on the mat. 2 more times. So you're curling up, you're going to reach forward with the pole. Slide that pole round front of your thighs. Inhale, exhale, extend, lift, and down we come. And this is your last one. You're curling up, you're reaching forwards. Slide, press against the thighs, and 1, and 2, and slide, and slowly curl all the way down. Leave your pole, rest it above your head, cross your feet over and bring your knees into your chest. Just relax those shoulders. Roll the knees round and roll the knees round the opposite way. Well done. Okay, you're going to bring your feet onto the mat and then you're going to turn onto your side, okay? Then you're going to come up to a 4-point kneeling position, okay? So I'm going to just change the pole. You can keep your pole where it is. So I want my pole at the opposite end, okay? So what are we going to do? So the pole's going further up your mat, okay? You are going to place your hands just beyond the pole here. So we might need to bring those knees in a little bit closer because then we are going to drive our sit bones bottom towards our heels, okay? And then I'm resting my wrists. So I'm pushing the pole a little bit further away, resting my wrists on the pole. Okay, so we're going to lift our hips up, our bottom away from our heels. And as we do, we are going to round our spine and roll the pole towards us. Let me show you. So draw your navel in towards your spine, connecting to your pelvic floor. Big breath in. Now, as you breathe out, I'm going to start to lift those sit bones and I'm going to roll that pole in towards me and I'm rounding my spine. Then I start to roll that pole away. And as I do, I'm extending the arms and I'm lowering my chest towards the mat and I'm pressing my sit bones back to the wall behind me and I'm just adjusting the position of that pole. So big breath in, draw your navel in towards your spine. Start to press down on the pole. Start to lift, start to round your spine. Pause here. And then slowly roll away. So hips are driving back, arms are reaching forwards. So it's the most gorgeous stretch. So connecting into your core. So we're working our core. We're engaging those abdominals as we round and lift. And then roll out. So depending on mobility in shoulders and your knees and hips, etc., will decide how this move actually looks for your body. So just be careful with this pole as you're rolling it in and out. So I'm scooping my navel in towards my spine. And I'm slowly rolling it away. Well done. You're nearly there with this. So come forwards a little bit if you want to. Okay, so then it's drawing in, up. And then I just want you to hold this position. Hold. So let your head hang. Tuck your chin down towards your chest. And breathe here. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to bring your bottom towards your heels. And you're going to take the pole to the edge of your mat. And then just bring your head down to rest on your hands, on your arm, and just have a moment. Breathe. And then I'm going to get you to come and lie down on your tummy. So I'm just going to take my microphone. We're going to slowly lower our chest down towards the mat. Okay, so I'm now going to take the pole and I'm going to take the pole behind me and I'm holding that pole. You can see it's just resting just at the bottom of my glutes here. Okay, so palms are facing up towards the ceiling. So then I want you to walk your legs in. So your big toes are touching, but your heels are turned out to the edge of the mat. Okay, big breath in. First thing we're going to do is think about lifting our chest, breastbone. Draw those shoulders down, away from your ears. Crown of the head reaching forward. We're not letting that nose tip up towards the ceiling. Okay, pause here. And I want you to lift the arms and lower. So I'm going to take my hands a little bit wider. So pressing that pole away and slowly lower. And lift. And lower. And 4. Well done. Keep thinking about your chest. Well done. Chest lifting away from the mat. 2. Now on the last one, lift and hold. Think about lifting and lengthening those legs and hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the legs, relax the arms. So I'm going to bring that pole round to the side. We're going to take the legs wider, heels turned in, toes turned out. Okay, I want you to take your forearms so they're wider than the mat. Okay, line your thumbs up roughly with your nose and just relax for a moment. Just center yourself on the mat. Okay, you're going to imagine a marble underneath your nose. We're going to lift our head, rolling that marble away. Start to lift your chest, your breastbone. And then we're going to slowly start to extend through the elbows. Once again, not tipping my head back. Relax those shoulders. Now, find more connection in your center. Draw your navel in towards your spine. The elbows are softening. And I'm bringing my hips. And then my ribs. And then my chest slowly lowers down onto the mat. Shoulders relaxed. 2 more times. Head, chest, ribs, hips. Thinking about the position of our head. And then again, finding that connection with your center. Pressing those hips down. Ribs. So it's a really lovely, controlled, sequential movement. And one more time. Slowly lifting up. And then slowly, the elbows soften. Coming all the way down with that lovely control. Well done. I want you to bring your legs together. I want you to bring your hands underneath your shoulders and then slowly lift up. So glue your hands onto the mat, glue your knees where they are and lift and round your spine, coming into that C shape. Just relax here. Chuck your chin down towards your chest. Draw your navel up towards your spine. You're going to walk your hands in a little bit closer. Lift and tuck and round. A little bit closer still. And then slowly hinging back. Bringing your bottom to rest on your heels. And then bringing your forehead down to rest on the mat. You're going to bring your hands down by your side and relax. And just take a moment, if you can, to be on your mat, to take this time for yourself after your hard work. So if you found some of the exercises challenging today, it's because they are challenging and we're asking our bodies to do movements that we may not have done for a very long time. So try not to get frustrated with how it feels. Just congratulate yourself, be proud of yourself for giving it a try, and know that in time and with practice and being consistent, it does get easier and your body just loves to move. It does. Okay, so thank you. If you have yet to subscribe, please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon.